Hey everybody, this is Tony, Tainted Lord 87, and here's another week and another playlist. Only this time it's just two bands for this week's playlist. So hopefully everyone enjoys it, and let's begin. The first band that I'm going to show off in this playlist is a band that I'm pretty sure everybody knows, and that's Mastodon and the latest album and the double album Hushed and Grim. And just a very solid, heavy, adventurous, progressive metal, progressive rock album with some aggressive riffs and some absolutely terrific vocals and and overall just a really solid album from Mastodon. And for a double album, I think they really succeeded in making this album very special, very heavy, and just really enjoyable. And also, sadly, I think this is the last album that had Brent Hines um, performing in this album before his untimely passing. But but I think he and the rest of the band did a terrific job with this album. So yeah, Mastodon's Hushed and Grim, just a very solid progressive metal, progressive rock album with some sludge metal elements here and there, at least to my ears. So a really good double album from Mastodon. So that's Hush and Grim from Mastodon. And the next Mastodon album that I've been spinning this week is Blood Mountain by Mastodon. I think this is the album where they started adding a lot of progressive metal elements into the sludge metal sound. And this is just a really, really good follow up to Leviathan. Blood Mountain is just an excellent album that, like I said, blends progressive metal with the sludge metal sound. And it's just a very heavy a very heavy and adventurous album, chock full of solid riffs and great leads and great solos. And it's just a really good album from Mastodon. So, yeah, Mastodon's Blood Mountain. Yeah, Blood Mountain by Mastodon. A very solid album from Mastodon and a great follow up to Leviathan. Okay, the second band that I'm going to show off is a band that I'm pretty sure everybody knows, and that band is Soilwork. And here's another double album from Soilwork, The Living Infinite. Now, this album is just a very ferocious, heavy, spectacular release. A really good blend of groove metal, melodic death metal, heavy metal, and some thrashing moments here and there, believe it or not. And it's just a really, really good double album from Soilwork. And yeah, just this is just a mind blowing release, and it gets better each and every time I spin it or listen to it. So yeah, a second double album in this playlist, and Soilwork's The Living Infinite is just a solid, solid album for a double album. Excellent stuff. Okay, and the next Soilwork album that I've been spinning this week is actually a compilation, and that's Death Resonance by Soilwork. Like I said, it's a compilation full of unreleased songs and some bonus material that didn't make it on on the previous albums. And and for a compilation, this is not bad. This is a pretty solid compilation. Like I said, it's full of unreleased tracks and some songs that didn't appear in any of the previous releases, but for a compilation, this is really good stuff. So, yeah, Soilworks Death Resonance. Good stuff right here. Okay, and the next Soilwork album that I'm going to show off is Figure Number 5 by Soilwork. Unlike the next album I'm going to show off, this one, I felt like this was kind of like a very rushed and a bit of a mediocre release compared to the previous album and the next album that I'm going to show off by Soilwork. I think this one was a bit rushed and a bit mediocre, and definitely trying to um, um, cash in on the success of the previous album. But for what it is, it's not bad. Um, this album follows the whole verse, chorus, verse, um, midsection, verse formula a lot. But again, this is not bad. Even though I feel like this is kind of a mediocre release, it's still a good album. Figure Number 5 does have a couple of good songs, and overall, not a bad release by Soilworks. So, yeah, Soilworks Figure Number 5. A decent release, but I feel like it could have been better. But it is what it is. And the last Soilwork album that I'll be spinning this week is one of the best albums in their discography, in my eyes, and that's Natural Born Chaos by Soilwork. This album is just perfection. Like, it's melodic death metal, but it's done so damn well. It's absolutely perfect in my opinion. It's melodic, it's aggressive, it has some solid, straight up badass riffs, some great keyboard work, and some great guitar work, and it's just one vicious release overall. Like I said, it's just an album that knows how to balance aggression with melody, and it's just absolutely ferocious, exciting release. And this is definitely one of Soilwork's best albums, in my opinion. Just absolutely perfect. And yeah, if you want to get someone into melodic death metal from the early 2000s, definitely check out Soilwork's Natural Born Chaos. Good stuff right here. Excellent. And that's it. That's the albums that I'll be spinning this week. Let me know what you think, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. So yeah, thanks for watching and take care.